My name's Tom. I came to RiverSource September 26, 2010. I came in here with any expectations of any drug addict that was doing drugs the majority of their life, where it was just another rehab, wasn't going to work, be told what to do, I would be put on medication, and it'd be awful. But that wasn't my experience on day one of getting here. The staff was great. The program itself was great. The 12 steps, the meetings, the counseling, the one-on-one sessions, yoga, things that I took for granted, things I had no idea about. It was an eye-opening experience. The support I got from my roommates, the other residents, clients, was something I've never experienced in any other rehab or detox that I've been to. The level of care that I got, being open-minded, that I was so closed-minded coming in, and then taught to be open-minded, was something that I was not used to. But through RiverSource, I learned about the 12 steps. I had some knowledge of it before through detox and rehabs that I've been through throughout the country. But it wasn't until RiverSource that I dove into it. It was brought to me in a light that I wasn't used to, and it stuck with me. So I did 30 days in inpatient RiverSource, and then stayed sober ever since, doing the 12 steps, sponsoring, things that I learned in RiverSource. Most beneficial aspect of RiverSource program, I believe, it's the way they introduce the 12 steps to you. It's not intrusive, it's not overbearing. The way the 12 steps was brought to me, where you're doing the steps as they're teaching you the steps. So you're doing your step one worksheets while you're going over step one in groups. It explains to you in a way that I understood. And just the support that I got, and then watching my roommates or the other residents do it, the feedback I got, just the care and love, not just with staff, but with other clients in RiverSource. Before getting sober, I had very limited knowledge of the 12 steps. I only assumed what the 12 steps were through meetings, detoxes, and rehabs that I've been through before getting sober. I watched my dad struggle with the 12 steps, so my opinion of it was bullcrap. It didn't work. The 12-step program was for the weak. It was made up. No one stays sober through the 12 steps. That was what I was raised on by myself. I was self-taught my own 12 steps as it's bullcrap. And then that was solidified through detoxes and rehabs of going through there, participating in somewhat of their program, getting out, and going right back to drugs, and then staying on drugs, and keeping that belief that the 12 steps is a joke. I came into RiverSource with that belief that this program is a joke. It's not going to work. Let me just get right again, get off the drugs. I'll detox a little bit, and then I can go back out and once again try it on my own. That wasn't my experience, though. I came in through here. I was introduced to the 12 steps through a new way. It was by doing the 12 steps. It was seeing the other clients succeed. They were happy. They were communicating in a way that I wasn't used to, where it was open, it was honest, and they were being more vulnerable. And it made me want to participate and want to try that. So I did. So it was through the groups learning about step one that I'm powerless. It was through the groups and the counseling and my life coach, my counselor, that introduced the 12 steps through a different point of view, and that was having an open mind. It was watching guys and girls come through RiverSource, graduate, and stay sober. Something that I wasn't used to seeing was the continuous sobriety outside of treatment. So I gave it a go. I opened up. I started doing step work through it was introduced to me through RiverSource, and then I got out of RiverSource, and I continued doing that. I continued doing what I was taught in RiverSource. What was shown to me in RiverSource is what I show my sponsees now, almost 4 years later, of continuous sobriety. It was through RiverSource, the care and compassion through the counselors, the director, that brought me in. And when I first came in, I was defiant is a understatement. It was completely Tom's way. I don't care about your groups. I don't care about your sessions. Your 12 steps are a joke. And I was quickly reassured that I was wrong, that I was living in self-will, and that if I continued on that, that mindset, that sobriety was not an option for me. So I gave in. Not because I was weak, not because, it was because I had no other option. I could not stay sober. I've tried pretty much every other way to get sober. So I threw my hands up and I, jumped into the steps, feet first, and been sober ever since. And I attribute most of that to the River Source, their approach on the 12 steps, the way they took someone that was so closed-minded and so adamant about the 12 steps being a joke, and completely turned it around to where, I'm a firm believer that I'm sober today because of the 12 steps and the program, through River Source.